Live from what used to be my dining room. So here is where I keep a whole bunch of my Scentsy stuff. So you can see I have my little Cricut that I've never used before, basket parties ready to go out, some scent circles, all my postcards that I send, and all kinds of information that I add to everybody's orders. I got showcase brochures, catalogs, it's all there. Here's my little rolling rack. I don't know if you can see this, but this is how I put orders together. So this has pretty much everything that I could possibly need in it to put my orders together. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. So we are on week 6, right? Week 6. Week 6, chapters 12 and 13. So these two chapters are Embrace Your Wild Range of Personalities. One of the most, that's going to drive me crazy to have all that plastic in the background. Yeah, and then there's the bag. That little bag is my scent of the month and warmer of the month flyers. But anyway, total ADD squirrel right there. That is a squirrel. I can't even stand to see that in my video in the background, so I'm going to move it. Okay, anyway, woo! So embrace the wild range of personalities. I think what I was about to say is that one of the things that's been the most fun for me and challenging is to learn about all the different types of personalities and learn how to love each of them. So it's a really good chapter. You've got all kinds of people you're going to learn to deal with, and it's sometimes no fun, to be perfectly honest, but you just do the best you can. Chapter 13 is about turning your shining stars into superstars. Remember, you want to give 80% of your time to those that do the 20% of the, I'm sorry, did I say that right? 80% of your time to those that do 80% of the work, not to the 20%. So sometimes the people who talk the most, who come to us the most, are the ones that aren't doing the work. And that's a really big part of leadership, is learning how to kindly choose the right people to work with, the ones that actually follow through with what you suggest to them. So anyway, 2 really great chapters. Make sure you read them, take notes, use your highlighter, however you like to do it, to really make sure that you learn a lot from those chapters, because you're going to learn a lot. So let's dive right into your assignments for week 6. So for week 6, you are going to make yourself a recruiting notebook. Now, what I am thinking about doing, but I can't seem to find the perfect one, is thinking about getting an address book. I've been thinking about organizing them by first name. Right now, what I do is I do it by date. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to do. But this is how I've done it. So this, for example, these are my January people that I spoke to about joining. These are the people who have joined my team. They're highlighted in pink, so they have joined. Every conversation that I have I keep notes about that conversation that I have with them. And so this is so important, but you really need it, because I can go back on my other ones. I can go back 5 years and say, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about her. I wonder how she's doing. We talked for a while about joining, and then all of a sudden, her life changed drastically. She said, you know what, please don't contact me, blah, whatever. That didn't really happen, but you know what I mean. You can go back and just check in with people and say, hey, remember 3 years ago when you were really thinking about Scentsy? Well, do you know this is the best month ever to join? So those kind of conversations. So you're going to create yourself a recruiting notebook. So it can either be a little spiral notebook, just do that, keep it in order of conversations that you've had with them, or get an address book, or however you want to do it. But you're going to have a recruiting notebook. This notebook is dedicated only to recruiting, to people you've had recruiting conversations with. Okay, the second thing you're going to do is you're going to do a team incentive this week. So you're going to throw it out there. You could do it for do a booking blitz, who could book the most parties. You could do who had the most join conversations this week. You could do whatever you want. Something, I would suggest one of those two, because you really want people booking parties and having join conversations, because you want them joining your team. So you're going to do a team incentive. Your prize can be whatever you want. It can be a scent circle. It can be a $10, $5 gift card to Starbucks. It could be a book on leadership. It could be scent of the month. It can be anything you want, any price point that you want. It could be anything, but give them something and to inspire them to try a little harder. Sometimes the better the prize, the harder they'll work. So just keep that in mind. Then your next one is you are going to have trying to think if I want to make you do Zoom. you know what? We're not going to do Zoom. We're going to do a Facebook Live. You're going to go on your team page and you're going to talk to your team about why they should be having join conversations, about why this is the best month ever to become a Scentsy consultant. So no matter what month it is, every month is the best month to become a Scentsy consultant for many reasons. Some months are like way even more amazing than others. So you're going to go do a Facebook Live on your team page and talk to people about ways to have conversations, what they can say, ideas, what's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you. Keep it short, keep it simple, keep it interesting. Okay, the next one, you have 2 more assignments. You're also going to go on your director's team page and you are going to do a Facebook Live on your hostess packets. So go on, show them exactly what you put in a hostess packet, how you organize them, quick and simple. It can be a 3 to 5 minute video, just really fast. Hey y'all, I wanted to share with you what I put in my hostess packets, or how I organize my hostess packets, or how I store them, whatever you want. Just it's some type of thing about your hostess packets. Okay. And the final thing is you are going to, I'm doing this 5x5 thing, and I have a group going for that. And it's a 5x5 system. And this system is a way to teach you, to help you build healthy habits, to have the habit of doing 5 different things 5 days a week for your business. And so what they are, so you have to do this 5 times this week. So you can take 2 days off, but 5 times this week, you're going to do these 5 things. So the number 1 is you're going to get 1 new lead or contact to add to your list of 100, or to add to your VIP page, or to add to your recruiting notebook, preferably your recruiting notebook. So gaining 1 new contact once a day. Number 2 is you're going to do some type of a social media post. It can be on your VIP page, it can be on your regular Facebook page, but it's going to be a individualized you, maybe a picture of you holding something, maybe a picture of you in your car, or a picture of your scent circle hanging in your car, or you doing laundry, or one of your warmers in your house, or your diffuser, or whatever you want. So some type of social media 5 times this week. Number 3 is you're going to have either 1 host or 1 join conversation 5 times this week. So you're going to have 5 host or join conversations with people. It can be with a stranger, it can be somebody that you're following up with, it can be anyway, but I want you to have 5 of those. Number 4 is you're going to do 1 follow-up a day. So this is different than the host and join conversation, but you're going to follow up 5 times this week, once a day, 5 days a week, 5 of the days. And you're going to have some type of follow-up. Again, it could be about your join. It could be about joining your team. It could be about hosting a party. It could be about an event that you've been thinking about doing. It could be about doing a fundraiser. Anything, some type of follow-up. And your 5th thing is 10 minutes of personal development. So that could be a book that you're reading. You could spend 10 minutes on it. Hey, you can do 10 of your minutes just on reading these chapters, or maybe even 20 of your minutes. Listen to YouTube, get Audible on your phone, listen to that. There's in the library, you can check out business books for free, I've heard. So do that. Anyway, any kind of business building, personal development is what I want you to do. So again, this book is a great thing. You can do it 2 or maybe even 3 of the days. So those 5 things, it's called the 5x5. So you're going to do 5 things 5 days a week. Now, another part of that assignment is that you are going to reach out to some of your rock stars on your team. So those people who are really working hard, who you think could use the 5x5 system, you are going, so in Mary's chapter, 13, when she's talking about turning your shining stars into superstars, she talks about a leadership program. So we're doing a super simplified, this is your leadership program that you're going to offer. So you're going to just start talking to them after you've done it a day or 2. You're going to say, oh my gosh, I'm doing this 5x5 thing. It's really awesome. I believe in you. I think that you would be really great. I really feel like your business is ready to take off. Would you be willing to join me in doing this challenge starting next week? So you're going to personally invite several people, as many as you can, to join you, and it's a challenge that you're all going to do together, but we'll talk about that a little bit more next week. Okay, so those are your assignments. So just to recap, you're going to do a recruiting notebook, a team incentive, the Facebook Live about joining on your team page. You're going to also on your director's team page, and you could do both of these on your director's team page. If you don't have a team page, totally fine. On your director's team page, you're going to make hostess packets. If a couple of you would hop onto the positive chat page instead and do it, if you happen to notice that somebody else has already been on your team page, go do it on the positive chat page if you don't mind. So 1 or 2 of you are doing it that way. And it's okay if more than one of you do them in these places because you all do your hostess packets differently. So it gives people options and choices. Some of you have bigger budgets than others, so it's nice for them to see, oh, okay, well, if I have a little extra money, I could do that. Or, oh gosh, she did that perfectly. I don't have a big budget, so I'm going to do it the way she did it. And then the last assignment is to do the 5x5 for 1 week. And so you're doing it, but then you're also inviting your team members who are going to be part of your leadership program, your 5x5 training that's going to begin next week to join you. So inviting them personally, making them feel special to join you. Okay, have a great week, guys. Talk to you soon.